Hey there guys, I'm iMaKitch, the person about to watch this video, and welcome back to Sims 3, where I'm doing the quick run through again because the audio for this episode is also screwed up. So welcome to this here thing where I think, yep, they're just having a nap, so there's not really much to happen, but like, where it is so fast now, I have the thing. So I was looking to see what level it is of the career, and he's level 9 at the moment, and I'm pretty sure he's really close to getting his promotion. So pretty much next day at work he should get his promotion, which will be fantastic, and then that'll be his life goal done. Now this was really annoying me because every morning Gareth keeps on going on the bed and waking up Nigel, and it's like, fuck off man, I'm trying to sleep. So he fucking just goes back to sleep, and he can't sleep, he has to have a nap, which really annoyed me. But then he's like hungry and shit, so he's got to go make himself some waffles, and he's singing to himself again. And it sounds like he's doing it at normal speed, which is kind of confusing me, which makes me think the audio is out of time. Which it probably is, because, to be honest, I do not actually think that yeah, the audio is definitely out of time. I do not know what's up with that, but YOLO, Sims audio isn't that important. It's just there for fun. Look at it. Look at that stuff there. I think it's just pure coincidence that sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. I don't even know. But yeah, you have a whole lot of stuff to do, and yeah, look at that. That's where I did all the audio thing. So it's like really far behind pretty much. Right. Yeah, that would be true because it's in fast forward, so therefore the clips are all random and shiz. So I think the clips have to be extended order. But enough of that. So he goes out and he does all his random shenanigans. He will, what is the time? The time is Sunday, so he's got to go to work in a minute anyway. So, yeah, Sunday, 12:43 p.m. So, go, Nigel, get ready. The man, there it is, and he is off at work now already. When, I've got the video, like, rendering at 3 times the speed. And when I go 3 times the speed in the game, it just makes everything happen instantly. Like, pretty much time goes by so quickly. Because I've already got it going 3 times, and then it goes 3 times again. And what are you going to do? So he's just on business as usual because he'll get way more than enough than he needs, which is amazing. He is going to be, and then no, I don't even want to do that. No way, man. No way. So I was like checking, make sure it didn't go there. And then I found my adventure journal and I was like, whoa, man. I have an adventure journal and this is amazing. And then I get home and I have my promotion, so I read through and it's like, blah, 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 you've reached the top of your thing. And he calls over his thing, but she doesn't want to come over, so he calls over the guy that wants to come over, and he comes over. And this is probably one of the weirdest sleepovers I've ever found. Now, I read through all the things like blah, 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 no, Shruvi just became blah, 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 he became everything, and he became the top of his career, and his life icon is full now, so that is pretty brilliant. He is now at the top of his career, at the top of his game. He is the best of the best. There's people who do cooking, and then there's Nigel. And then, yeah, his friend comes over, they have a chat, and he, for some reason, doesn't believe that he's allowed inside, probably because he's black. So he stays outside for, like, most of the time, and I have to invite him inside to come inside for some reason. And then I serve up some dinner, and it's already pretty late. It's like, yeah, it's like 11 p.m. right now, so he's just, like, preparing a meal. And then he goes, I'm like, okay, they want to go to sleep. Then he goes upstairs, wait for it. So yeah, they just have a little chat and stuff, but he's tired as dick, so let's face it, they're all going to bed. And I'm like, I might chuck an extra bed in there. Then he goes up to bed, but as he washes up, the other guy goes to bed and sleeps in his bed. And I was like, what are you doing? Get out of my bed. So he goes and sleeps on the couch, because upstairs is the guy who he had over for a sleepover. And they got into bed together, and I was like, what the flip? What is this? Look at him being all smug sleeping in that bed. So then I get him to sleep on the couch, and he's like, okay then. And I also, yeah, you can hear how out of time the audio is. It's got him chopping up dinner from before. But I might be able to fix that, I don't know. Right, so this all happens, and then I'm like, wait a minute. Why are you sleeping on the sofa? You deserve a bed. So I get you, like, the worst bed you can possibly ever have, but still, he has a good night's sleep in it anyway, because no matter what happens, he will always have a good sleep. Although I'm pretty sure that Gareth wakes him up, even though, yeah, he has, like, a crap-ass sleep. Then he has a bath, and the guy is still sleeping in his bed over there, which is really ticking me off now, because, like, yeah, and then he just gets up, so I sell the bed, and he's like, huh, he must be very confused, because a minute ago there was a bed. And then I was looking through the options, and the thing is, there's no good color bed scheme here. And I was going through randomizing it, and I found like a really nice one. I was like, yes, that looks nice. And then I flipping changed it and completely lost it. So it took me like ages cycling through, and you can see how many times that bed changes until I find like one that I'm like, this one could do. Like, it's not the best, but it'll do for now. So I get that one, and like, they're both just walking around in their pants. It's like, yeah, this is fucking amazing, man. Yeah, this is so cool. And then he gets dressed, and I'm pretty sure I, like, ask him. Yeah, I ask him to leave, because I'm like, you slept in my bed, man. That's not on. You do not go to someone... When you go to a sleepover, you do not go and sleep in someone else's bed. What is this? So he gets out. I get annoyed with him. And then we find a stray cat that they sort of nuzzle and sniff, but he needs a bath. So I'm like, you can wake up and pay attention to your pet, and you can bathe your pet. But first he goes to the toilet. So it just picks him up, gives him a bath, which is what it's all about in life. I mean, we want him to be feeling good about himself. I want him to feel like he can go out there and woo all the pussycats in the world. Now, he's hungry, so I get him to have some meal, and then I get him to invite her over. So she's like, sorry, I'm busy, call me back in 6 hours, and I'm like, whoa man, calm down. But I was going to put the bed somewhere as like a spare bed, so the situation never happened, but it did happen. So instead of that, I got him to go play outside, then he goes for a sleep, and pretty much, yeah, that's not really much else that happens. He goes to sleep, and I'm pretty sure he might invite her over again. I think I get him to wake up. Yeah, and then I invite her over, and she has a sleepover. And the thing that really ticked me off was this conversation got so close to it. He even gets to the point where the option to ask her to move in appears, and I'm like, oh my god, Nigel, go in for the kill. Come on, let's do this. He does all these things, like, she's happy, she's finding him okay, and then she finds him alluring. And then I try and get them to go to the movies, but there's no cinema times, and I was like, what the flip is up with this? So they have, like, their little romantic thing outside, and then, yeah, he's very alluring right now, and I'm like, okay, this is good, keep going, keep going, keep going. And then, just as everything seems to be going perfect, and asking her to move in does appear on the list of things to do, well, that's when everything goes to shit. He asks her, where is it? Do you want to stay over? No, I was like, do not stay over, because that could be a bad idea. Just keep going. And then goes for the back rub, and then, I believe it's in a minute. We find it. Where is it? I'm pretty sure it's right there. And he goes, he keeps going. He does a few options, but apparently she doesn't like it. She's like, oh, they don't like it when you do the same thing. And then she leaves. She leaves. We were so close to it, and then she leaves. He'd been using the things too many times, apparently. Apparently she doesn't like it if you do the same thing over and again, even though he didn't do the same thing over and again. And the only reason he has to do the same thing over and over again is because of the whole fact that he had no choice, because she made him, because she didn't want to do anything else. Whenever he tried to do anything else, she's like, oh no. So she kind of brought it on herself. She brought it on herself, and now they're not going to move in. And I'm pretty sure I just do like a few... Yeah, I just get him to play with the ball, and then get him ready for like cleaning up the house, because the house is an absolute mess. And then by the time he's cleaned up the house, everything is all good, and life is sweet again, and life in The Sims is back to normal. So he does that, and I save and quit, and I'm like, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have enjoyed this video. And I know it's been another one of those different videos where it hasn't been the same as I usually do it, but I'm running out of time, so I'm going to say thank you for watching. Hope you have enjoyed, and if you have enjoyed, please leave a like and a favorite, and whatever. Good day.